Good morning, YouTube. Hey, it is a beautiful, beautiful November day. Sun's out. We're getting some stuff done around the house. Put up these shelves yesterday. Shelves are no big deal, but one of the things about this shelf is you'll notice the rack for the clamps goes all the way the length of the shelf. Kind of handy because, number one, you can never have too many clamps, and number two, they're always a pain in the butt to store. There's a whole bunch of folks out on YouTube that have got very nice woodworking clamps for the longer pinch clamps, but these are basic screw clamps, welding, vice grip style clamps, etc. They're made real cheaply. Number one, the bar is nothing but half-inch black iron pipe, like gas line. You can see the union right there. These are 10-foot sections, and there's only two of them, so there's no seams in them. And then, of course, the ends are capped just to keep crud from getting in there and cutting yourself on the threads. Here's the other end right there. Anywho, the thing that makes these so fantastic is I just use regular electrician's boxes with the holes punched out on each side as a bracket to hold the iron pipe. Now, you do have to modify them a little bit, and you can see the 4 holes that I've drilled in the top. And then if we take a look-see here, you can see where the screws anchor the boxes into the plywood shelf above. The plywood shelf in this particular example is 3/4 of an inch plywood. The screws are 3/4 of an inch. Number 8, I do believe, just machine screws, and they hold just fine. I've put this kind of rack up before. Now, the key to these is, number one, the box that you get, you want to get a box that's formed in a die that is press fit. You'll see that there's no welds, there's no seams. It's just one solid chunk of metal that they put in a big, huge press and to form it. I knock out the holes in the bottom for the pipe to go through, and at the very bottom I knock out the hole because you have to get to these back screws. To get to these back screws, you've got to come up through this. So when you put these together, it's really nice if you use a long black pipe and you use the pipe as kind of your guide. Measure the first one, put the pipe in it, and then slide the rest down the pipe and mount them to the top of the shelf. With the pipe in it, now you have to be very careful, because with the pipe in it, you can temporarily lock it in place with the front 2 screw holes. With the front 2 screw holes right here, you can lock it in place by screwing there, because you can get to the screws from the front. However, you can't get to the back screws unless you pull the pipe out and go up through the bottom hole. Anywho, it's kind of a neat mod. It's cheap. Like I said, these boxes are less than $1 a piece, and you can't get any style of bracket to mount a pipe that's less than that. Anywho, hope somebody finds that useful. I'll talk to you later. Thanks.